Ministry of Mysteries.
There are places on Earth where war is not the most dangerous thing. Places where something older, something darker, waits patiently. Tonight's story is not a legend. It is not folklore. It is a recorded confession from a U.S. Army captain who served in Afghanistan in 2009 and who claims that something in the mountains was hunting his men. This is his story.
My name is Captain Daniel R. Walker, United States Army. I was deployed to eastern Afghanistan in early 2009. Kunar Province, Hindu Kush Mountains, one of the most isolated regions on Earth. Our outpost was called Razor. It clung to a cliff like it didn't belong there. Rock below us, rock above us, and endless valleys in every direction. No roads, no towns, no help, just us and the mountains. At first, it felt peaceful, too peaceful. But the locals never stayed long. They dropped supplies, avoided eye contact, and left before sunset. One day, our interpreter, Hamid, pulled me aside. He said, "Sir, these valleys are old. Older than memory. There are things here that do not like soldiers." I laughed. We had drones, satellites, and even thermal cameras. I thought fear had made them superstitious. I didn't realize they were trying to save us. By late summer, things began to change. Radios picked up voices. Not Taliban, not friendly units. Just whispers. Footsteps appeared on night vision, then vanished. Dogs refused patrol. One night, Private Hernandez came to my tent. He was shaking. He said, "Sir, my dad called me. His father had died 6 years earlier." I told him it was stress. I told myself the same. Let me explain something. I wasn't a scared rookie. I was 29, West Point, 2 deployments, decorated. I believed in logic, procedure, facts. I didn't believe in ghosts. I believed in discipline. But discipline doesn't help when reality begins to bend. September 28, 2009. Sergeant Mike Reynolds disappeared. Veteran, reliable, never careless. His post was perfect. Rifle, goggles, coffee still warm. But Reynolds was gone. No footprints, no blood, no struggle. It was like he had been erased. We finally pushed Hamid to talk. He told us about the Badraw-e-Sayah, which means the walkers in shadow, spirits born from old battlefields. They copied voices, faces, memories. They fed on loneliness, on war, and on grief. Anyone who followed them never returned. We laughed, but no one slept well that night.
The shadows whisper of a coming storm. Heed this, or all will be lost.
After Reynolds, we all heard things. Men calling our names, family voices, dead friends. I heard my sister. Her voice said things only we knew. No radio could carry that. Every night, it grew closer and more personal, more convincing. Command ordered a sweep. I led it, with 8 men carrying full kit including night vision. We headed toward the eastern ridge. The air changed. It felt heavy and oppressive. Our radios filled with static. Then, we saw them. Oh God, there were tall shapes, too thin. Like shadows pretending to be human. Red glaring eyes, watching us, waiting for us. Specialist Carter froze. He whispered, "That's my mom." A woman stood ahead, crying, calling him. But his mother was dead. Before I could stop him, he ran. One scream and then silence. We searched for hours. Nothing, no body, no tracks, no evidence. Just emptiness and silence. After that, men vanished regularly. No alarms, no gunfire, no struggle, just empty bunks. We stopped sleeping, stopped laughing, stopped talking. At night, the mountains whispered, sometimes in my voice. I recall, it was October 22nd, 2:11 a.m. There was a sudden power outage, total darkness, and then, voices, hundreds of them, surrounding us, dead men, living family, all calling, begging, promising safety. I walked outside. I don't know why. Shadows flowed down the slopes, like living smoke. Faces formed inside them. They spoke together. "Captain Walker, you've carried us long enough. Let us carry you." I fired. Bullets passed through like mist. We were evacuated 2 days later. Official report mentioned hostile activity by the enemy. No mention of any disappearance. No mention of voices. No mention of shadows. Outpost Razor was erased. It's been 17 years. I live in Montana now. Mountains everywhere. Some nights, I still hear my name in the wind, exactly like Kunar. Sometimes, I almost end up answering. If you're ever in those mountains and someone you love calls your name, after dark, don't turn around. They're not calling you back, they're calling you in. Because some wars never end. They just learn how to wait.
Ministry of Mysteries.